Hello and welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. Today's video is for you Cancer for the week of January 2nd. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, welcome back. So what I'm going to do for you today, Cancer, is a simple relationship reading to kind of get an idea of the energies that you and your partner or interest or whoever this person may be, the kind of energies that's going on between the two. That way you can kind of get an idea where the middle ground is. And so this right here is going to be your energy leading into it. And what I'm going to pull out now is Cancer. That will be your significant other's energy. And if any of these meanings, oh my goodness, if any of these meanings are vague or don't quite resonate as is, I do have a second deck here for clarification. This is going to be an interesting one. So, your energy is leading into this. Starting it out is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is confident action. It's, it's having the same goals in the relationship, like the same direction moving in the relationship. It can also be plans to further or motion to further advance the relationship. Now, one thing about that though is the Chariot has two people pulling it. The Chariot is your relationship. You have two energies pulling it. Cancers and whoever this other person is. When they're pulling it straight, everything's great. But sometimes an idea or something will get in the middle and they'll start pulling a little bit apart. Now, at this phase, the Chariot's still moving forward, but as things continue to go, if unchecked, will continue to pull apart and continue to pull apart until eventually it all snaps and the Chariot is no longer moving. And you have one person going this way and one person going that way. And I think you know what that means. And this is where it's all coming from. An argument. That is what the Five of Swords is. There is an argument. And this is what it's over. Generosity. Now, the Six of Pentacles is generosity. But pentacles are usually physical objects. It could be, any type of resource in your life. It could be anything from money, which is most common, but money, assets. It could be, car. It could be clothes. It is physical things that are owned or want to be owned. That is what I usually see with this. So it looks like January 2nd, that week, the energy going into it is there is instability when it comes to more than likely money being spent. Right? Simple as that. They're more than likely what you're seeing, and I'm really gonna play into this. You're seeing and you're arguing over excess, and that excess is from them. They're spending too much time, too much focus, too much probably money on things that they shouldn't. It could be, worst case scenario, other people, best case scenario, addicted purchases on video games. So keep that dynamic in mind. you are definitely in a situation where you are noticing heavy changes. We're going to get into Cancer, we're getting into your significant other, and I'm sorry, I really am sorry in advance. Starting it out, judgment. Judgment is acceptance, reconciliation. It's accepting failure, letting go of the past. It could be forgiveness. I don't think that this is necessarily letting go of the past in the way that you may think. If they've been making progress on toward making a change, this is the end of that. If they've been saying all along that whatever is taking up my time, whatever I'm focusing on that is not the benefit of this relationship, whatever that is, whatever progress is made, it is coming to a halt. And you have the Five of Cups, which is grief, which is disappointment. They're slipping back in to bad behaviors. And that's where this guy comes into play. The Devil. I hate when this one comes up. Ugh. The Devil is an unhealthy relationship. The energy is unhealthy. It's toxic. It's addiction to all the wrong things. They should be addicted to progress into your relationship. It should be addiction into building success, positive success, and they don't have the right thing on their mind. They are distracted, and it is all the wrong ways. Oh my goodness. So, I don't usually have to clarify some of this stuff, but as this probably extend the time a little bit, but I really want to know. I mean, this is a powerful, powerful, powerful message. I need some clarity. What is the Devil representing here? What is this addiction? What is this energy bringing about their toxicity? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I don't mean to laugh. It's ironic. They have the Ten of Cups, fulfillment. So they're getting fulfillment from something else. That fulfillment is a reiteration of what you guys are arguing about, generosity. And then you have the Eight of Wands, which is fast action and movement. They are rapidly, probably without even thinking about it, doing things that are hurting this relationship in a physical sense. They are either spending too much time, too much money, too much focus somewhere else, and they are so quick to do it, they don't even realize it. And I bet you that they're going to be really, really defensive about it too, because they've already concluded it in their mind. They have reached judgment. They have reconciled with the situation. They're probably going to be in one of those either apathetic moods where it's just whatever, or they're going to be outright defensive and maybe think that you're the problem. And that's backed by grief. It's backed by disappointment. They are disappointed. They are grieving their situation in the relationship. And I honestly, Cancer, you're going to be in a pickle. This is going to be a tough one. It's one of those situations that if you don't head this off now, the whole thing that I started with the Chariot, it's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse until it snaps and you're going this way and they're going that way. And that relationship is dead in the water. If you want this to work out, you need to attack. You need to strike as hard as you can, as fast as you can. And I mean, bring all guns to bear. Mention everything. Focus. Don't hold back nothing. Because if you can't get through to them that what they're doing is damaging everything in this relationship, if they keep fighting you back on it, maybe that's a sign that if they're not putting their all into it, then maybe you need to put your all into something else. Because Cancer, you are building toward the future, and they are literally dragging you. They are trying to put a collar on you and pull you back. They are trying to pull the reins and gain control. Don't fall for the shit. If they start making excuses, man, I'm telling you, you know what the issue is. Attack it, destroy it. And if this person isn't going to change and fix their problem, then let them suffer in their problem by themselves. You're better than that. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight in what you're walking into. Hopefully you enjoyed, and it was clear and concise. And Cancer, with that, I'm sorry. And with that, I will see you next week.